Hey friends, welcome to another Botsociety tip. My name is Kyle, and in this video, I'd like to teach you how you can use the message editor and how you can add, edit, and delete messages in your design directly on Botsociety. Let's go. So to show you how you can use the message editor, I am using this generic preset on Botsociety. So this is going to be focused on chat pretty much, but the idea, it works in any channel, either chat or voice. So whenever you create a new design file, Botsociety is going to give you an empty canvas with one path. If you don't have one path like this, you can just create one by right-click anywhere in your canvas, and then you can select this create path. As you can see here, there's this option, click to open the editor. So once you click on this path, Botsociety is going to open this space here where you can type the message that you would like to see. And then you can pick who is going to say it, like if it's the bot or if it's the user. So for this example here, I'm going to create a conversation that pretty much the bot's going to ask the user's favorite color. So here the bot can say something like, what's your favorite color? And then we can design the message from the user as well. Like the user can say something like pink. And then you, as a conversation designer, you can be just thinking about the conversations that you're designing. So for example, the bot can say something like, oh, that's a great color. And you can be just designing a conversation like this. If you like to break this path in two using the editor, you can just right click inside of your path, and then you can say split path. And then Botsociety is going to create an additional path for you. If you like to connect this path with this one, you can just click here, link message, and then connect one path to another one. I'm not going to explore too much the connectors because there is another Botsociety tip for this idea or this functionality in general. So if you like to check that out, just look in the playlist because we have another Botsociety tip for that. So these elements that I showed to you was pretty simple, like a text message. And if I would like to, I can move one message to another path. Like I just need to press, and then I'm going to be able to move one message to another one. So another thing that you can think about the editor is about the components that you can use. So to select another component from the preset that you're using, you just need to open the text editor, and then you can just click in the center. Like for this one here, this is a simple text component. But if I click on that, I'm going to see the other options that I have for this particular preset. So be aware that every preset has a collection of components, and then you need to understand how they work and how you can use it. So just for the sake of this example, I'm going to show you, like if it's an image, I can add an image. If it's a carousel, like a collection of cards that user can click. If it's a button, it's some text with a button in the bottom part. And we have other elements as well. So for the sake of this example, I'm going to add a quick reply. And instead of having the user saying something, I'm going to give some options to the user. So I can say pink, blue, yellow, green, and that's it pretty much. And here Botsociety is going to ask you what you would like to do once you add this path. And again, as I said, there is another Botsociety tip for that. For this example, I'm going to say that it's going to continue in the same path. And another thing that is important to say about the message editor is that you can select the type of model that you like to use. So as you can see here, there is this phone icon and there is this desktop icon. If I change between those, it's pretty much the model that I would like to see this experience. So since this is a generic preset, we have these both options here. So if I click on the play vision, you can see that I have these options here on the bottom part, and I can just change between these different models. Botsociety helps you to just be changing back and forth. If you have a specific preset from your company, you can also create the preset for your company, and we can help you with that. There is a link in our documentation that you can see how you can do that. It's also possible for you to customize the text from the text editor as well. So if you see this AA option here, it's going to formatting the text of your conversation. So some channels like WhatsApp, for example, it allows you to use markdown notations, and that's going to display a little bit different to the user. Like you can add boldness to a particular part of the content of your conversation. You can add underline, italic, and yeah, you can even add link so you can have an understanding. So whenever you select any text on Botsociety and click on this formatting, you can just add like the formatting that you like to. So if I save this, you're going to see that Botsociety is going to apply this as well. So one last thing that I'm going to say is about utterances. I have another Botsociety tip for that. But if you like to add different versions of these questions, you can just add different utterances. If you like to see how you can do that, just go to another Botsociety tip that I have. But yeah, basically to do that, you just need to click on these utterances and then you can add new. Once you do that, I'm going just to create the same question here without the boldness. You're going to see that I'm going to have these -2 option, and then I can just be changing back and forth. There are some people that uses utterances for training data, and they need to have different versions or ways to express the same intent, and they use Botsociety for this particular reason. So if you like to see how you can do this or how you can leverage this, check it out the other Botsociety tip that I have. I think this is it for this Botsociety tip. I'm curious to see how you're going to use this, and I hope to see you in another Botsociety tip. Bye bye.